right, so we're headed to the back to take a look at week 7, and I will show you guys what got done. So, gonna play catch up. Hopefully this video comes out after my other ones. We went on vacation, and I guess unfortunately not as much work got done as we hoped. But let's go see what we got. Okay, so I will admit that I have kind of lost track between vacation and getting back into work. So let's just go through it real quick. Some exciting things have happened that you don't see, even though this doesn't look like a whole lot. But our electric did pass inspection. So that's all the wires here. This is a rough-in inspection. I didn't know that existed. It's basically checking the placement of everything. You can see here where our can lights will be, some pendant lights over the island, and this is all of the different plugs around the room. I'm trying to move slow so I don't give us the shaky cam, as well as our island here. Yep, so that's very exciting. Plumbing has not passed inspection yet, neither has HVAC, because they're not done. We'll get into that in a second. But the other fun thing was, if you look really closely, you can see on the floor that all the cabinets in island are outlined, and those have been ordered. That was a monumental thing for me, so I'm excited about that. Yep, sorry, cabinet guy has them on order. They should be here in a couple weeks, and he will pre-assemble them way before we need them. We changed this little area here into kind of a very skinny little staging area for our plates and dishes, so that we could keep this nice broad walkway. And that was really the final decision. So everything's laid out now. We know where the washer and dryer are going to go. Toilet's already roughed in. Most of the sewer is. I will take it to the bathrooms in a moment. But again, we haven't passed inspection for HVAC and sewer for 2 reasons. One, sewer is not done. We have moved the main stack. Well, sewers are done, water's not. As you can see here, and HVAC has been moved. But our plumber tore his meniscus and had to have surgery. So that's going to put the project behind, and that's why the sewer is not finished. And then HVAC is waiting on the roofer. I'll go upstairs real quick and show you why, but downstairs it's done. So let's run upstairs. Fun fact, if you don't have a good staging area for everything, you will end up with a toilet in your office, right?
You do. A toilet, showers, pocket doors, a bathtub, several sinks, garbage disposal. You name it, we got it.
At least we're already ready, and we've made all the decisions,
Something
right?
like that. Sure.
All right, I'm gonna head up.
I did have to order another sink for our bathroom. So
Oh, did you decide we couldn't fit the other one?
we could fit it, but with the change in plumbing up there,
Oh yeah, we have
I
to
think
do that
we're gonna
cabinet.
make a change.
All right, I'll go show them that. Time to head upstairs. Bathrooms have seen some pretty significant work, and the plumbing is going okay there. Now, these metal rails here are pocket door hardware. Well, hello, teenager. I see you're awake. Do you like our bathroom? It's so functional, right?
No, I need toilets.
Yeah, you need toilets. All right.
Toilets in here that work.
Ha. All right, so these metal pieces here are actually the hardware necessary for the slow close pocket doors, which is very exciting because before this, let me step back. These doorways opened in and you lost huge sections of the room, or you just took the door down, which is what we did. So we'll have much more space with pocket doors, and put those in. And then this was the big conundrum at the end of the week. Due to the underlying floor, we have this weird piece that had to come out for our sink that will be over here. We did not love this because originally it was supposed to be a wall-mounted sink, and now we have to find something to hide the plumbing, but also let the air in through the vent. I don't know. That's one decision we haven't figured out yet, but we're getting there. The vent fans are here, but they're not hooked up yet, which is the main reason the HVAC has not been able to finish, because we need the roofer to come and redo the vent holes. We have some in the corners that will be used as well. You might be able to see this pipe right here. We'll be reusing those to the roof, but they need new boots and different pipe sizes. But yeah, but then we have our drains already set in for our shower and our toilet flanges. So they need to come finish basically the drain for the tub. We got a clawfoot tub, I'm so excited. That's a whole story in itself though. Always check your tub before you leave. Our first tub was cracked massively after we moved it all the way up here to rough it in. But anyway, tub, and after the tub drain, we also need water run up here, and then the plumbing can be pressure tested and inspected. So those are the things. Roofer, HVAC will be a quick fix, and then the plumbing, and that's the big hold up there. And if you like that bucket, that's because we've had torrential rainstorms and we have a 4-inch hole. You can kind of see the daylight there to the roof, but the roofer will be fixing that too. So that, folks, is week 7. Electric's a go. Plumbing's maybe 3/4 of the way done. And HVAC, same thing, about 3/4 of the way done. And then once that's done, we next have drywall. Let's see, drywall, then tile. Nope, totally got that wrong. Insulation inspection, drywall, then tile. We're getting there though. We're getting there. 7 weeks later. All right, we're headed around the house to go take a look at week 10. Part of this week, we actually had to leave the house, which didn't get communicated properly. But when you have spray and insulation, you have to vacate the premises for 24 hours. Which, you know, if you've got a cat and a dog and 4 children, probably should be communicated before the insulation company comes out. Just saying. So anyway, luckily we were going to go visit my mother-in-law regardless, and so that worked out well. We were able to delay the insulation by a day until we were already going to vacate the premises, and my mother allowed us to have a mobile office for a day as well. So all's well that end well, but that could have been a major problem, relocating so many people. So let's go take a look. All right, we'll start with the view that you are most familiar with, which is just this sad wall that will be our kitchen. But to recap, you know, we have passed inspection for our rough-in electric that you can see here. Our plumbing is also done and has held all of the tests up until our final inspection, where they will do a final water test, but that's all set and the lines are pressurized, which I thought was very fascinating. They actually leave the lines pressurized when they're done, so that if, when they're putting up the drywall, they happen to puncture one, they will hear the hiss of the air from the lines. In addition, both sets of lines are drained, both the water lines and the drain lines. When they come to hook these up to the water, if it's not still pressurized, they will know something happened. So I thought that was fascinating. Little tidbit Adam filled me in on because he was meeting with the plumber while I was working. So pretty cool. We did pass HVAC inspection. And the last thing that will be pending now before we put up drywall is the insulation inspection. So let me take you from the less familiar view and show you the beauty that is spray insulation. Da-ding! Here we have our spray foam. It was pretty fascinating. I mean, they completely suit up and go through and spray all this, and then they carve it down. We went ahead and opted to have the ceilings sprayed with some acoustic foam as well, since the children's bedrooms are right above these, as well as the bathrooms. And we're also going to have thicker drywall put up here when they do that next week or the week after. And let me show you over here, because I don't think I've done a bathroom update soon. You can see here now that everything has flooring and flanges, and all the plumbing's done over here for our sink and for our shower, not shower, Lord, washer and dryer. But we'll also go take a look at the bathrooms, because I haven't done a recap of those in a while either. If you're real lucky, you can hear some sweet tunes being played by the teenager, who really does love music right now. But I haven't done a bathroom update in a while because they're small spaces and not the easiest to film. But I did want to show you the insulation spray in here, and also that we have finalized the plumbing layout. That is not where the tub is going. It was there for dry fitting all the drains. It will actually go along that window in the boys' bathroom. But we're trying something unique, and we are doing what is called a shower system. So you can see here we have our lines there, and we have our lines here. And what's fascinating about these shower systems is they have the hand shower, like the jets that come out, and the main shower as a system. So you only connect these two nozzles instead of having all three of those have their own set of valves. The system includes all the valves, and you just have the two hookups at the bottom of it. So the plumbers were excited to try this out. It's a lot less work for them. And we needed all this in before they did the spray foam. They did a pretty good job here. There was only 2 areas that will need some remediation, although we still hope it passes inspection. One, they forgot to trim the additional around this window here. And 2, when they were spray foaming, they didn't push the HVAC back up, and it had fallen some. So as you can see here, that's not gonna work for drywall. But other than those, we're super happy with the outcome. And we also had them do the ceilings up to the attic on this side, which is fascinating because this is 9 inches of foam. So it's covering all the joists and everything. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I was excited to have that additional one because it was burning like the fires of hell up here. Yeah, so that's really our week 10. The insulation has been a big boon because the upstairs was open all the way to the attic. And I mean, really kind of down to the basement when you just have some plywood floors. And it made the whole upstairs of our house, as you can see, it just goes right down this hallway here into our bedrooms, unmercifully hot. So we had no plumbing, no indoor shower, and also kind of sweaty at night. It has not been the ideal summer camping experience, but the insulation has been hugely helpful in that. So that's been really good. Yeah, and we're hoping once this passes inspection, hopefully next week, then we will be able to do drywall next, and that will make a huge difference on the temperature regulation, and hopefully the HVAC will go back to normal. Hope it. But if not, you know, we're 10 weeks in, we can make it a little bit longer. Thanks for watching.